Okay, looks like it decided to work this time. Okay, so it says I'm live on YouTube, even though the video isn't displaying for me. So I'm just gonna I'm just gonna leave it. The main thing is that if it is working, I'm still gonna get the chats from that. So I'll know if people are actually seeing it or not once they start chatting. Otherwise, I guess I'll just pretend that it's working. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess it's working. Hello Makio, how you doing? Yeah, I was having trouble just now with YouTube. It's working because I came here? Maybe. But I'm doing good. How about you? I'm doing all right. I went on Facebook to see if I could post some watercolor stuff in different groups, and it's just the boomers don't know what AI art is, I guess, because they can't tell the difference. And then there's a lot of, I guess, third worlders who just spam engagement. India, particularly. So maybe I'll see if Reddit's a better place to post, or maybe somewhere else, I don't know. You have Facebook and never told me? I don't really use it. I just have it there. I made it just to post art. There's no like personal stuff on it. But what are you saying? Are you saying you're a Facebook person? Is that what you're saying? Isn't Facebook boomer? When I have Facebook to test my Pookie's ex because she broke his heart. What the hell? What happened there? What's the story there? Italian DCP is too long for YouTube. Oh, okay. I guess I'll just open it up just in case. What was I doing here though? Can't remember. Oh yeah. Well, the main thing is to fix the railroad part here, and then the grass, I guess. Okay, so dark colors. Probably use a ruler. Oh, hey Moran, how you doing? Everything disorganized itself. Okay. Sorry, small hiccup on my internet if I missed anything. No, I was just asking how you doing, basically. Oh, sent it. Okay. I'll just, I'm not gonna read it out loud, of course, so I'll just say it. I mean, I'll just, read it, not say it. Mm, I'll make noises to like indicate what I'm thinking. Hmm. 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 Yeah, see, didn't I tell you this yesterday? When you break up, you don't be friends no more. That's what I say. But, yeah. Mm. Yeah, probably. That last part. I I would say so. Oh, okay. But yeah, hey Shin, how you doing? Doing fine. Hope you're the same. Yeah, I'm pretty good. Glad to see you no longer in Care Bear jail. Funny that I'd rather see you not be punished out of character. Oh, indeed, how out of character. Yeah, guess we let that dry a little bit, and then we have to do the same thing for the tracks, I guess. Which are like this or something. But while that's drying, I can
Accord silencieux de nos âmes,
get some grass in, I guess.
et râle pâle.
I can touch some grass. As you do, gaming in Enfield. Yo, I think Enfield has that that time trap.
Au loin,
I haven't played it, but I always thought that if I did, it would be massive
sans détour,
time dump because of the base building aspect of it.
sans retour. Lumière, s'éteint.
What's the game plan for the stream? Game plan is to progress this to a point of completion, like 90%, and start something new, at least one more thing, which I'll have to like start by sketching. So yeah, we probably won't progress the second one much.
Si le temps se perd à contre-courant, les miroirs sans teint dévoilent leur nature. Si nos pulsations jouent à contre-cœur, notre amour veillera sur la mesure. Lumière s'éteint. Pâleur du jour, cœur sourd, miroir de nos amours, lumière s'éteint. Attache charnée, cordage resserré, nœud marin et récif carmin. Flot secoué, doute à chavirer, lumière s'éteint. Nuage à la dérive, lien en déclive, brume qui déteint, lumière s'éteint. Seul, sans secours, songe, sans contour, sombre, pour toujours. lumière s'éteint. Au
Okay,
dernier
this area
aube,
here needs some darkness.
à l'aurore d'un nouveau jour, les cormorans volent à contre-jour. Lumière s'éteint.
See the darkness overhead, the old rusty bells, blackbirds in shadow, eternal complained
Oh, yeah. So, I don't know, what have I been doing? Besides, like, the art stuff. Because I haven't been watching much YouTube, or as much YouTube. I cut it down quite a bit. But now I'm kind of, like, curious I'm curious what's going on. Like, obviously, you know, the political stuff that pops up everywhere, so you kind of see it. Regardless. Like, whatever pops up in your Twitter feed or whatever. But I don't know what's going on in VTuber land or whatever. Kind of curious. Although I guess it doesn't really matter. I don't know any VTuber drama. I haven't gotten a random reco outside of my usual Hololive. So you're doing the base thing and just sticking to Hololive. It's the Western VN. I mean, I guess Hololive has its own things, but it's pretty contained. Politics are still politicking, always, always. Hello, Collie. You probably have gotten art drama, but I'm not even a poser enough artist to get that, I guess. Actually, no, there's like barely anything ever. It's always, and whenever it does pop up, it's always the most petty thing, and you're like, you know, why? Because the art drama community is very young, right? So, I mean, like, actually, it's difficult to say. Now that I think about it, I would say like, the most of the traffic is from the young, but you have very large creators who are probably late 20s, sometimes older than me, surprisingly enough, that are like central figures, either the ones who cause the drama or who the drama is about. target audience. I call upon the what art drama has been around us of late. They're gonna, well, if anyone is there, they're gonna talk about something that's pointless. They drew the character the wrong skin color. I'm gonna make up identities about the character that the creator is going to have. Yeah, that happened, right? Actually, now that I remember, the manga creator of Gacha, whatever the hell the manga is called. Wait, it's back to Wrench for me, but it's Shield for you. Yeah, what the hell? That's weird. Hello, Calyx, how you doing? But yeah, the last thing I remember is some manga drama, and then there's some anime drama about JJK, which I don't really know much about because I don't watch it. Apparently, there's like aura farming that the Japanese audience didn't like. I, by default, sided with the Japanese audience because they tend to not complain about something unless it's like really annoyed them, because they're pretty like non-vocal about stuff. They're pretty cowardly. Like if you have an artist that's Japanese that gets jumped for some arbitrary thing that they've done to upset the Western audience, they just delete their Twitter. They just run away. You drew a character with a tan. That must mean they're black. Oh, you drew them without a tan. How dare you? You're bleaching them or whatever it's called. Whiteface. No, not whiteface. Whitewash. There was a whole thing with Uma Musume with PETA. Really? What are they saying? Are they saying we can't plap the horse girls? Is that what they're trying to go with there? I don't even know. But yeah. I'm doing pretty good, Collie. I think I don't know if I asked how you are, but yeah, how are you? You're alright? You're okay? That's good, that's good. I don't know if Shin's gonna explain it, so I'm gonna search it up. Uma Musume PETA. Wait, this is last year. This is December last year. They posted gore artwork of an Uma Musume character with an injured leg. Okay, so they're just rage baiting. I mean, that's what PETA always does. Why do people care? Yeah, they always do nonsense like this. I can't remember the whole story and I don't want to spread misinformation. No, spread misinformation. Always spread misinformation. It doesn't matter what the truth is. It's the internet. Assume the most entertaining thing is the truth. But take cancel culture as per usual, yeah. Yeah, I guess. He doesn't even have a small level of popularity. It did at its peak. Yeah, it's like, I don't even know what it's doing. I don't even know how is it getting like funding and stuff. Who's doing that? Maybe the usual suspects, I don't know. Watercolor gore image called Japan Liars of Sorts for painting the Umas with a fictional story of them winning races. So they're angry that anime is fiction. The story of the horse in question, you said his name was Silent Suzuki. Yeah, I saw that. I haven't played much these days because of Enfield. Oh, you were playing Uma Musume as well? How many games are you gonna play? How many? I can't do that. That's too much. I would lose my mind. Memorizing all of the different thingies. He has all the gotchas, yeah. The ride of the horse at the time tended to him when he was a wee little lad. So despite the injury, Suzuka, instead of falling over, now I need a light brown. Walked to the place where the rider can dismount safely and then slowly let himself down, succumbing to the injury. So the horse broke its leg? Is that what they're like, what are they saying? We have to stop all horse racing because the horse broke his leg? Or that someone was mistreating the horse? Are they saying that he's mistreating it? Or whatever. Wouldn't say that, the story is fuzzy. Uma Musume mentioned, hello shy person, how you doing? Shy person is an Uma Musume? Are you? Brother, if the tender mistreated it, wouldn't have cared about the rider. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hello, hello. How you doing? I need to make it lighter than that. chat here really loves Ogari Cup. Ogari Cup? Is that one of them? Ogari Cup. Let's see. Oh, it's one of them. The white hair. I mean, that doesn't really narrow it down, but yeah. I looked it up. Suffered a fracture in left carpal bone and veered off course, and euthanized afterwards, having been deemed not serviceably sound, I guess. Yeah, like Ogari Cup. I'm here with 2000 or 225 EXP. What is that? What does the EXP do? Do you know? I don't think it does anything, right? Or I think it's just like a per stream thingy. Maybe it'll do something in the future. Like you can farm EXP in the same way you can farm points or something. Makio 2? Oh, she was here earlier, yeah. Aside from that story, Suzuka being doing a lot of factory shit off stream, frankly, it's really boring. Why are you doing it then? Play something else. You doing it because like you have to farm the mats? It's a must, brother. You gotta grind them. Manufacturing. Oh boy. Yeah. Maybe that's what's gonna happen. I don't really want to invest in gachas that are gonna start doing that. I have a feeling that a lot of them will. Try to kind of invent mechanics that take up more and more and more of your time, so you can't play other gachas. There's one that I'm looking at that I really am interested in called Silver Palace, but it looks like it might be a lot more of a time investment too. That maximum EXP, my first win in the world. First win. Primeira. No, wait. Primeira Vitória. Not used to the charcoal much. I haven't really used it much since the last experiment, so not really. We'll do it on stream, I guess. And use the stock market. Well, you know, I'm gonna play it too, yeah. Yeah. Do you play any single player games, Dusk? Like, I mean, not single player, what's it? Like story, RPG. Like, what other type of games do you play? Or do you just prefer the gacha? Mostly gacha, do you even know my branding since the start of the new year? It's all gamble. Oh wait, I get the name. I get the name now. Yeah, Shinda Gyanbura. Okay. Yeah, okay. It's making sense. Alright. Old man brain. Oh no, he's old. I don't mind the fade here. I'm just gonna kind of leave that. Like, you know, fog or something, whatever. I'll just focus on defining the railroad part now. And then we can move on to the other one. I have nothing to say. Ah. Talking to a mirror. Isn't he like, I don't know, 2 years older than you? I don't know. Can't remember the ages of everyone. Yeah, he's ancient. Being 20 is ancient. I see how it is. My ref. Okay. Here. I need to darken everything, so let's see. Get a bigger brush. Got that edge there, so need to pull. Sneeze. So do you get the Care Bears to that charity, or is that later? Yeah, they're gonna... I have to give it to my mom. I told her she can cut them out and like stick them on cards or whatever she's gonna do with it. Because I don't really know what the format was supposed to be. And then she's gonna mail it to New York or something. New York State, somewhere in New York, I can't remember where. Schenectady, I think. Hiccup? That was a sneeze. Espija. Bless you. You. Needed to dry because the last bit is basically adding the wood across, and then we'll play with I don't know, making, maybe pulling some of the, actually I can do that part now. I think I could potentially pull some off. That might have been a mistake. You know the song World's Smallest Violin? It sounds... Well, the phrase sounds familiar. Parece-me familiar. Kim fez isso? And use this. Where is it? It's not long enough. There's something else. I guess I could use this. I could. Yeah, doesn't matter. I'll charge it up after. Everyone knows the song. Only dares to play music. Oh, I don't know the song. Let me see. Is it by AJR? Do not put your fingers or foreign matters into the fan net cover. Children under 14 should use the product with the guidance of an adult. Damn, how retired are children under 14? Yeah, it looks like that's mostly dry. So maybe I'll get it. The ruler back here. Start putting in the Okay, so yeah, I never heard it. Nunca ouvi falar disso. Like what you're seeing? The use of a ruler? Yes, you're not human. You're an outdated robot. Me? Seem. I'll pop to do the story for more factory. I thought you said Factorio pain just now, but yeah, have fun. Compass? There's a part of a compass that I'm missing, and it makes a compass a lot more versatile. But yeah, compass is there. I have my compass. Compass. There were some other parts, I think, but I don't know where they are. Yeah. That part comes out. There was a pin, I think, but I lost it. And basically, it can do this, which I guess makes it somewhat more versatile. But then there was something else that was it was like a longer one that you could attach. And there's something else. I don't remember what it was, but yeah. I'm gonna have to buy another one. Just so that it's able to do everything. I actually have a kit in my... I have 2 kits in my Amazon inventory. No, my Amazon wish list. But I'm waiting for them to go on sale. They have all of the parts. They have some nice metal rulers. The other one has a see-through ruler. That's nice too, but doesn't really matter which one. I'll probably would get both as long as they're on a fair price. Because they both have different tools. And it'll be good for, you know, paneling and stuff like that. Array, is this thing gonna use the sun's energy to create a laser beam or an atomic level energy explosion? No, no. Okay, unfortunately I have to leave. I'll be... Oh, well, okay. Take your time. Take your time? How do I say this? Time? Siempre eso. Hello! Hey, Demon Fox, how you doing? It's been a while, I think. I guess there's gonna be a lot of that then. A lot of yeah, it does. The sketch will probably take care of most of that. I was thinking like for architecture, the watercolor architecture, it's probably gonna be very reliant on the sketch. But yeah, I want to subtract up here. So first I'm gonna wet it. Probably wet this too. And then I'll just push up the water, or the dark line. And that way, maybe.
Lui, étincelle, fragment essentiel regard vigilant, heure du néant, inessentielle, acquisistentielle, splendeur de l'arc-en-ciel. Sentinelle, va-et-vient rétignant, sereine ton arrêt assassin, libre le vent délivre ton cœur, aérienne ton élan et sans peur.
Alright, what I need to do now is try to get the dirt to look a little bit more textured.
Ciel, ton chagrin annuel t'ôte l'éternel.
It's very cool. Yeah, it's working out a lot better than what it was. I don't know if you remember, but before that's Red Dead loading screen. Yeah. Read Dead. Isn't there a game that's kind of like that? I don't know if it's called Read Dead, but it's a Western, but you have to do typing. I think I remember like Hololive people playing it. Read Dead, yeah. Yeah.
Ciel, autrefois tu écoutais nos voix, à présent notre absence témoin. Cris, chante, ris, chute sable du temps, poussière libre, âme du néant.
I think I remember Fuomoko, a couple others playing it. What do you watch the most right now? Is it just whoever is on, or is there a particular one in Hololive? Really, I don't watch much, Ian. I just leave JP stream on in the background. Yeah, that way you don't have to. I used to do that. With which ones was it? Gigi's nuts. Yeah, I like Bibu as well. Nerissa. I think all of that gen, I knew them before they were, not knew them like personally, but like I watched their pre Hololive content. Nerissa has a singing channel. Bibu was a very, very small VTuber on Twitch. But for the JP, I mainly watch Suisei because she was doing karaoke's a lot. Pecora and Marine. I think those are my most watched. Otherwise, Okayu, nice. Subaru. Oh wait, Subaru as well. Yeah, it depends on the game sometimes too. Kanade, is that probably one of the newer ones? I think, and the Chikaya girl I tend to put on at their live. They had a gen, I can't remember what it's called. I don't know if it's called Regloss. Probably not old now. I mean, it's probably not new now, but okay, yeah, Regloss, Blow Glow are newer gen. I see. Hello, Jumbo Squishy Panda. How you doing? Yeah, I think I probably already explained it, but watch Hololive really early. Maybe even like when it, like maybe the year it started, I think. And Suisei at that time, I think she made her own model, and she was using the model that she made, I believe. She was working really hard, like, because they didn't really want her or something like that. She had a fake voice at the time too, which when she made her real voice, people were like, nah, never do the fake voice again. The real voice was way hotter. The fake voice was annoying, actually. And yeah, her singing improved, and that was like the cool part to see. You're an OG. Sounded like you got into all these YouTubers singing really. Yeah, because I was paying attention to the technology, so I was wondering like how they were going to use because before that there was a lot of VR stuff happening, VR chat stuff, and then the live tube that they had as well. They had face tracking and stuff. Some people were doing things here and there with it, but no one really did it like with like rigged models that were like complex and stuff. But yeah. I'm gonna go to bed, but the art's amazing. Thank you. Have a good rest. But yeah, they were doing 3D cons. Some people were doing 3D concerts and stuff in VR chat. So I assumed that it was going to become a thing, and it kind of did, but not really, until I guess it was like COVID or something, and it started to really blow up. And it became so much bigger than I thought it would be. Like, I thought it would just be like something that Japan was doing, and then eventually, or I guess like it very quickly became apparent that this is going to become really big. Are we avidly watching them or just having them on in the background? A lot of like actively watching and actually chatting, because they were small back then. They could actually see your comment, and if you were an English speaker, they would read it more often than not. But I wasn't really chatting a lot anyways, but yeah. There was a lot of small companies too. I think I talked about how, you know how we always hear about bad treatment from this and that company? There was a lot of companies that just never got talked about because they were too small. But if you were following them, you knew that like there was bad stuff happening there. One of them in particular was like reusing models, like replacing the voice actor / pilot or whatever you want to call it And I guess the fans are kind of retarded because they would take it out on the streamer. They would be yelling at the streamer, posting comments in their videos, hitting on them and whatever, when they were just kind of hired to do that. And I think that, I don't know if they ended up going somewhere else, but there was one that I was listening to a lot because she did singing streams every single day. Hours of singing. A lot of them do, actually. There's a lot of YouTubers now that still do that, smaller ones especially. And yeah, I don't know. Because they're just normal people, right? They work a job and then they come and they do their VTubing because they want to kind of, I don't know, maybe break in to the industry or have another outlet or something like that. The hope is that they found somewhere better, but yeah, I'm not really following that closely to know if they did or didn't. Because in general, like doing the VTubing stuff on the JP side of YouTube, it's a pain. Like you don't really go anywhere because it's like a largely English platform, right? Maybe that's changed now, but back in the day. It was like a... Like if you were getting an English viewer and you were a JP, you would be very grateful because then it's like, oh, I'm getting traction. We still just have to wait on your VTube model. Shake up the industry. Shake up the industry with what? Everything's been done. Makes me wonder what's next. Are we gonna have some augmented stuff? I don't know. Like I know that Doobie was trying to do that when she was Amelia in Hololive. She was trying to have like VR chat events and stuff where people could actually attend virtually, but I guess it didn't really go anywhere. I don't know if they did it once or twice, maybe, if at all, but yeah. FaZe was doing something interesting with some technology. Sheena was demoing it where the viewers could actually mess with you, like mess with the model. Can't remember what exactly it was, but it was interesting. And it's like a year or something since then, and I don't know if they bothered to pursue it or not. But it was a way of like personalizing the performance or something, I don't know. Maybe someone did something weird and then they're like, nah, actually this is kind of... this will cause problems for branding or something. I don't know. Everything's been done except Ray model. I'd vote for it being being the hot student if it makes you feel any better. It doesn't make me feel any better, but thank you, I guess. I think mocap tech is still too pricey for us to see it being commercialized in like a very pro. Actually, I don't know, because did you see that meme that was last week or the week before? Some girl bought some tracking thingy and like went to the bathroom and took a piss, and it was like, oh my god, such amazing tracking, because it tracked her all the way to the bathroom. Apparently it's a newer, cheaper kind of thing that works really well. Do you remember this? You don't know? Yeah, this is on my Twitter timeline. Let me see. It was on a long time ago, though. You are really into that? No. Listen. My Twitter is VTuber. What's it called? Infested. So VTuber tracker P. This is a weird thing here, but yeah, so was testing out ReboCap trackers a month or so ago. Maybe this is it. Kiara was talking about it, I guess. I don't really watch. I don't really watch Ian that much. Okay, yeah, so yeah, it's on Twitter. A lot of people are doing it. Because one person said it, and then everyone's like, oh, I gotta do it too. I guess Corona and Marine can move away from the tracking thing and get to the bathroom. That was a while back. Wonder how it's different or improved since then. There's even weirder stuff. Like, I think recently there was someone who was doing a website that's tracking many VTubers cycles, like the girls, which is interesting, I guess. I don't really know what they're gonna do with that information, but yeah, someone did that. Maybe it's like, I'm thinking about how I would use it, so I just came up with this. Maybe like the days that they're most unstable are the best days to like rage bait them. That's the only use I could think of. That was a little better, I guess. I feel like I need like a shade of red over it or something. Like it feels like it's too different. I need to warm it up. But yeah, not sure. Okay, at least this part, I guess. Let me see what I can do. Maybe I can use this color. Use more water so it bleeds more. And then I'll just lift the excess if it's, you know, too much. Thanks for stream. Thank you for watching. Have a good rest. See you when I see you. It's definitely better. Let's get this a little bit wet. And let's get it to dry, and I think that's gonna be it for this one. 2 hours. Maybe I should call it, because like what am I gonna really get done on the other one? Probably the sketch, and then it's not really much to show. I should do the sketch and then do the stream on what is it gonna be? So tomorrow's gonna be food, some watercolor food. I guess Friday. Well, good luck with whatever the next stream is. I'll see I can show up to them. Yeah. Yeah, it's mostly dry, I think. It does look better with a slight brown added to it. I think I'm happy that it mostly worked out, because there's some techniques that I didn't get to try out because it didn't go as planned, but I can always try it on another piece. Yeah, just don't get thrown in Care Bear jail again. Yeah. Something's gonna happen again. Who knows what they want next year? Did I actually throw off scheduling big time? Not big time, maybe like a day. But it's because I didn't do it on the weekend, and yeah, I can't really remember what exactly happened. I assume it was the snow or something. But yeah. That's pretty much it. Let's see what it looks like zoomed out a bit. Let's see what the reference looks like. Yeah. Close enough. I mean, like, you know, it doesn't need to be exact, but yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you when I see you. Yeah, it's good, thank you. Tomorrow's food, like I was saying, and the day after, I'll post about what it is. Like schedule it or whatever. Bye bye.